Okay, do I need to consider anything else? Where else is it adjacent to? There. I can just immediately see that that place is terrible. There's lots of logs against an edge. Maybe? Still unsure about you. What are you? Strange thing. You look like something out of Cosmic Express or something. I wonder if there's like, maybe there's a super secret. If you land on that, you get taken to the Cosmic Express world. You get taken to space. Or maybe it's to try and complete the Draconic universe. Because the monster wasn't, well, as far as I know, the monster wasn't in Cosmic Express. But now that we've got some Cosmic Express thing here, maybe they are the same universe. Maybe the monsters evolved from aliens who crashed into Earth. It's the lore. Okay, okay, I had some pretty good ideas here. In fact, just rolling one more thing over there would be everything. But it requires being on this rock, that's the issue. Or if I could roll one across this way, that would also be good. Once that's there, I can't do anything weird, right? I can put you there. I can put you there. Can't get behind you. This is one of the worst things. Idea. What if I put you... I was trying to get one of them in that water. But even if I got one of them in that water, I wouldn't be able to turn the corner. So that doesn't work. I'd have to have two in that corner. Which I can do, but then, like, what purpose does that serve? Because now there's nothing to take away. If I could get one vertically in this space, that'd be quite good. But I've thought about that, right? I'd have to have one standing here. Or lying down here. Lying down here would be difficult because I have to be standing there. But that's one option I've got, is that actually what happens is I push you in the water, go here, and push a standing one down. And then go bloop into that water. That is assuming I can get this to that position, standing up. Which would require me to offset it by one, which is basically what I'm trying to do anyway. Unless I could set that up using the things on the other island, but I can't, right? That's what I've been trying. That would require me to roll a horizontal one over the one that's there currently. And that requires being on that rock, which requires two more. Yeah, if only I could like stand here, reach my left hand to the left of the log and go bloop, roll into this. Or, you know, just like step down to that space and lift this log up. That would also work. There could be something weird like a multi-island back and forth interaction thing. This island was a struggle just to do the normal solution, let alone a special secret meta one. It's interesting, so in the discussion of this game, it has always been described as like meta puzzles, but are they meta? Does this count as meta? I don't know, I feel like meta has to be like taking some system and then going like basically saying there's some meta system on the, like over the top of that. Like almost like if you had a game where there were multiple systems inside it, and then you realize there's actually a larger system that they're all part of, that in fact that larger system is the only system. There isn't actually subsystems. They're all just part of a larger system that's just the meta subsystem. Not subsystem, the meta system. I don't know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it meta? Is it meta though? Okay. I'm super suspicious of like this bit to walk around. Why would this exist? Unless I bring something from another island? That somehow helps me. What could that be? So it's not possible that I'm bridging back from the next island, right? This again. Oh, yes, like this. I can't do this backwards. I can get behind this tree and push it that way. Is that useful somehow? I can't push it any further along though. Feels unlikely. So how is this going to work? Maybe I make a raft here, push north. Those rocks are there, which suggests I'm pushing off those rocks to get back. Why are there two rocks? That bit doesn't make sense to me just yet. Why would there be two? Like, I don't think it's likely there's going to be a puzzle on that island. There's just going to be a snow person. So why two rocks? I don't know. Last one. The pressure is on. Because you're so easy to get there. If I could push north, I would be at the island. Assuming, yeah, there's no rock in that bottom space. Can I get one of these trees vertical here? If I could have done, I would have done it before, but no, I had to take the long route here. How is this going to work? I don't really know. How is this going to work? I've got no idea. Okay, so I think I can push you to the right. That would be better. Any reason to put you there, or to put you here? Oh, here early. Assuming that's where I'm going to make a raft. All there. Like, it doesn't help me because, like, sure, that's the way that I build out my normal route over. It doesn't change how that's going to behave at all. It just means I've got an extension at the end of it. Can I raft up into that space? Okay, let's try that. Can I make a raft here to there? It's actually easy enough to get you in that space. Not you. Nor you. This island is not very flexible. What is it with this? Why? Okay, there's a point. What happens with the reset if I solve this the normal way and I come back onto this island? Or like, is there something different I can do here? Why would that be useful? Can't push it out that way. That's the only thing I can do with it. Okay, where does this reset to? There. Nothing different. This doesn't help me do anything different on this island. That's what I want to do. I want to use the trees like somewhere to do something different on a different island. So either those go somewhere here and I walk backwards around and do something different on that island, or I put these trees somewhere and then do something different on this island. How would that work? Okay, let's put these back. Okay, let's solve it again. Let's say it is going to be that I'm going to be resetting this island, going back around, and then do something else on the other island. What can I possibly set up, and how would it help me? I can possibly set up a raft like here. Pretty sure I can. Why would it help me? Haven't I already tried this? I feel like I tried this last time. Oops. No, that's fine. Doesn't let me do anything different. Just let me cross back like this, sure. But why would I do that? Who knows? I wonder if this was actually the hardest one in the game. How do you actually evaluate that? I don't know. This is also just making... Oh, it's not making a rift there. The fact that this is a small rock as well is very suspicious, and there's this space that I can stand in. What is going on here? If only I could roll one north. Like, that might be the whole puzzle. How do I roll one north? I have one here. I have two to let me get onto the rock. I have one here, two to get me onto the rock. That's all three from this island. And then also two in the water to roll it across. That's not gonna happen. There's nothing I can do with you. Well, I can push you that way, I guess. Is that ever useful? How would it be? How would that be useful? I can't push that north. I can't take some of these south and then do something different with the trees down there, right? I think I would struggle. Let's have one standing here, push it on there, roll it across. Maybe? Okay, let's see if I can get that situation. So standing here means not you. Potentially you. No, potentially you. If I could push that to the left, sure. I can't, because the rock. I can't jump onto that rock. I can't get this right. It's the wrong vertical parity. I can get this one into the right vertical parity by doing this. Alright. Shall I broaden my horizons a bit? Like maybe other islands are involved. This one, how would it be involved? I guess I can postbox away and come back. I can't form a bridge in the direction though. I don't have a double log. The only other thing you can do is go that way. How is that useful? There's no way I'm doing a multi-stage raft thing, right? Like, could I be making a raft here that pushes north to here, and then somehow I push to the east? That would be the difficult bit there. Because this isn't in the right space. Definitely don't come in on that line. There is a little corner there. Actually, I don't remember how that worked. I guess I made a... How did I make that raft? Oh wait, would this come this way? Which way? No. Yeah, it must have come north. So I pushed off that log on that raft. But how did I make that raft? There's only 2 trees there. Yeah, how did this work? Oh, they're double trees. They ended up like that? Oh, did I make a raft on land? Did I actually? No way. I did, didn't I? I did that. Okay. Okay, I had no recollection of having used that. I could take stuff across. Oh no, that's making that feel more possible. Can I make that raft in a slightly different place? Have to get those other logs out of the way. Push you that way. That's not useful. Don't know, I'm not convinced that I can do anything different here. And then here, those are all stuck around there. I guess at the very least I could do that, but... How did this work? Did I have to roll you like this and then like that? Yeah, I see. Oops. Oops, there we go. Does not get moved to there. How do I leave? How do I leave? I guess via that raft, but okay, let's just undo back to the post box. What about... Ooh, hello. What about that rock? No, that is not at all in the right place. One space further north would be... Or is that in the right place? Hold on. Hold on. So from that rock... No, that would go right past. Okay, let's just go back here. I don't think it's over there. I don't think it's over there. So, what's the special move I've never done? What's the special move I've never done? Oh my gosh, why do I leave all these puzzles undone? What can I do with you that's different? It's all single trees, so I'm not doing any kind of reaching with a double log. Like a raft there, but why? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? I don't think so. The only interesting thing I do is put you like there or there. It doesn't let me do anything different with you. Right. You're still stuck against this side. You could go there. Is that useful somehow? Oh, actually, well, there's a thing I could do. Put you there and then roll you like this. Why would that be useful? It wouldn't be useful. Sure, I could turn that into a raft. So I have a weird bridge across to this island. How would that help me? I can't get them both here. I do like the idea of just rolling one of those over here, because I can push you in the water. I can use the one that's over here to get you into that space. Actually, that's a good point. So, let's say you're going in that water to form part of the raft. How would you get there? So assuming I have another log over here from the other island. What will they do with you? I could stand that log up there and then also against it, but then that log falls in the water. Unless I can push this log north. If I had a vertical log below me, that would solve some of my troubles. Some. Push this north, I push to the left, I push it into the water, make a raft, but then I still have nothing to push off. don't see any new moves I can do. Putting you there doesn't help me do anything on the other islands, as far as I'm aware, except make a bridge with just the two. But for that to work, I've got to have the other bridge still intact. Maybe we go back down that route? Okay, because that's at least a slightly interesting thing that's happening. I'm making a bridge that's different to the original bridge. Back through the islands. Okay. I was on a roll with the other ones. What do I actually want? I want to do this. And this. And this. Oh, I've already messed it up. Sure. Then sure, I can put you there, and then I can very easily form a bridge back. Very easily. It's not like I can roll that now to the other island, and why would they want to even? Maybe an extra tree over here, I guess. I have no way of getting behind you. Nope. Can't do anything different. Let's say I managed to do it like a... So I was thinking about making a raft here and then going north and going to the right. Let's say I managed that. And I came off that raft here. Could I then set up... No, I can't like... that's not true. I can do... this... that... This doesn't help. This doesn't help. Gonna make an extra raft here. That doesn't help. Can I turn that into a vertical log and then roll something all the way across both of these into this water for some reason? I don't get it. I was on a roll. The others all just came to me. I mean, okay, hold on. Let me just double check that it's not just like about forming a raft here, right? I'd have to push that to the north, or then push it to the left. To do that, I'd have to go around the back of here. And I can't even get one there in the right orientation to be able to walk across that way. Even if I could, I'd only have 2 logs, which is enough to make a raft, but not enough to push off. So. There's some fancy move I'm missing. How fancy can it be? There is the fact that there are these 2... Sorry, there's this rock. That does bother me. Oops. The fact that I can stand on here and roll you that way does bother me. What do I use it for? There's also the option of lifting you up and rolling you onto there. Is that useful somehow? How? That just puts you back there. Could roll you. No, I can't get on that rock anymore though. So I could roll you to the left and then push you north. And that would do something, would it? I don't know. So, okay, the interesting thing about this move though is it makes this space have a purpose that I'm standing in right now. This one. That's to get back around that. Why else would I want to do that? Well, it doesn't give that purpose because I could have just done that, get around the other side of that anyway. Aha. Nope, I still don't know what the purpose of that space is. Get 3 in there. But now I'm going the wrong way. I'm pretty sure my goal is just to roll one of these to the island above. Should I go back to thinking about that? Like does that help me? Does that do what I need it to do? And which column would it need to roll up on? So let's say it rolled up on this column, it would be lying horizontally here. I've got this tree, and this tree. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. Like, I could like put this down to stop it from rolling too far. But no, I think rolling to there is actually good because then I can lift it up. It could be the thing I push off, or it could be... Okay, the thing is, if I had a double bridge here, going down to that rock, and I could roll something across it, not only would it hit this tree and give me something to push off, it would allow me to push this tree to the left and jump onto that log, push it up, and potentially get that... Well, yeah, and then get that into the water, which will allow me to form a raft. So then I just want to form a double bridge there. I want to form a double bridge there. And then get something across it. But how? How? Like, how many times am I going to do this? I can form a double bridge, but I can't roll something across it, right? I cannot do that. Unless... No, I was going to say, could I make a raft on land to step off this stump onto the raft, onto the rock? But that would still use 2 logs. That doesn't make it any better. Unless that could involve this one. No, it can't involve that one. Right. I can't push that north, ever. When you push it east or west, and if it made a raft from that fall, then the raft is just against the edge of the island and I can't move it anywhere. So, then, what? Can I even make a raft on land here? Probably, yes. What happens if I just do... Yeah. Yes. Oh no, that does that. That doesn't form a raft, right? Yep. This would. We did that. That. Can't really put that anywhere interesting though. Can I ship this raft over to the other side? No. I'll put you there. If I push that in the water, I could push this on top of it, and then nothing. Any other way I could form one? That's never useful. Is flipping this over here ever useful? What would this do? Okay, it just rebounds back. These don't line up in a way to make a raft. Even if they did, there'd be two there. There'd be one to roll and there'd have to be one in the water as well. That's too many. Unless I can use you somehow. Which I can't. Correct. I can't ever recover you. Can't form a second bridge back. Why is this one so hard? That rock, why is it a small rock? It's a small rock for a reason, because I'm going to roll something over that way. But I don't have enough stuff. I just don't have enough stuff. So make a raft in this space and then put a log on it and then roll it? How much would that take? That would take 1, 2 to make the raft, 1 more to lie on it. Actually, that's the right amount. Oh. Wait, I don't just do that, do I? I don't know how it will work. So I'm going to have to do it without losing any of them. How do I get these two anywhere different? I think I have to have used the other one to help. Maybe I roll you against that instead for some reason. No. Or I do the thing where I flip the tree over and somehow that helps me do this. Sure. These two are still not like in any kind of interesting position. And there's so little space to reorient them. swear there is another way of getting another one of these trees onto that other stump. Like, I remember that being a thing. I'd have to offset your parity vertically, or oh yeah, the other way I did it was like this, but then I lose a log. Right, it's like this. It's my only good way of offsetting something vertically. Now I don't have another tree to roll across here except that one. Could I have done that without losing you? No. No, I could not. Could I roll that bottom tree over that tree? Somehow get that one back? No, it's not gonna happen. Have I ever rolled this bottom tree over this? What would it take? I'd have to be able to push it from the bottom. That's what it would take, which is impossible, right? Yes, that is impossible. Stop thinking about it. It's impossible. Okay. What other ways do I have of offsetting things vertically? I don't have any other ways of offsetting them vertically. Unless I can use this one to do it. Not really. Is there any way that this whole thing leads to what I'm thinking about right now? No, because now I've got one of the blocks stuck as well. Maybe I make the raft on land. No. The fact that that is pushable to the north is interesting because that's not involved in the normal solution. Like this space I'm standing in is only useful for pushing that north. Why? Okay, so can I rotate you around in a weird way like that? What can I do with that though? Potentially push that pink tree over it. They're all pink trees. Why am I saying pink tree? Why am I qualifying this? You can go there. Sure. If I push you, you're going to fall over and get stuck. Can't do it. I don't know if I can do it. These are the same alignment completely. I have to get one of them on there. At least. What's the easiest way for me to form a left on land? Is on land? Is it like this? No, I can't roll you anywhere. I could do this. Is it then somehow useful to go around the other way and do something? Like what? I don't know. Or I roll stuff on this column, right? That's another option. And it just goes straight in the water. Is that an option though? If that just rolled that way, went straight in the water, and I went up there and reset those two trees, I'd only be able to get one of them in there with it. Yeah. But there's another idea. Okay, what if I just have a single bridge above me and the one that's already in the water next to me? So those two are there, but they're separate. They're not. One of them's a bridge, one of them's just there. I then roll one of these over this bridge. That's in the water. No, but that one that's in the water right now is from that island. Ah. I was thinking, can I use that log that's in the water to push the one that's on the island north? But no, because it is the one from the island. Unless I can get another one there. Somehow. I think I'm stuck. I think I need to come back to this. I have no idea how long it'll take me. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll make one big video out of this, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see. So we'll try again next time. It's going to be interesting because like this is kind of exhausting in a good way. I really like this game, but this is exhausting. And that means when it gets to the end of it, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm done. And like not be able to give proper thoughts about the game. But no, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Right, can I just figure out now? How close am I? How close am I? No, that's okay. Let's leave it. Come back to it. All right. Okay, I just had a thought in my head. On those head thoughts. So I had an idea at some point of like making a raft here and going north. And I was like, how would that ever help me? That's true because I had nothing to push off. So I was just trying to think about it in my head. So now I need to visualize it on here. If I did that, but I had a log on it, pushed it up to the top, the log would fall to the north. Then lift that log back onto the raft and push the raft to the oh my gosh. Then the raft is there with a log on it. Does the log matter? Once the raft is there, I still need something to push off once I get there, unless I could use that log somehow. Let's pursue it. Let's pursue this idea. Can I just make a raft in that space? How would it work? Good question. How would it work? That one's actually quite easy. So you see you just go there. And then I can do the same with this one. And then how do I get you onto it? Oh, I could do the roly-poly. Yes. Okay. Now you're on there, you're that way. Okay, now you haven't rolled off because you're flat. So now you're there. This doesn't actually get me the solution. Oh, also I can't get back unless I pre-set up the other island. Even if I do that, then what? So I get back onto the island. Everything's set up. Everything's exited, but I can reset it. But that log's on that raft. So I'm either pushing that log to the north on the raft or I'm pushing it to the left on the raft. Then it would roll off. Then it's stuck. No, it's not. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think I'm on the right lines. Okay. I should have just pursued that when I was thinking about it. I should have just continued. Okay. So, reset this. Do the normal solution. This. That. Okay. Then, reset this. Do normal solution. Not that one first. The other one first. Does that matter? Yeah, that matters. Okay, now wait, what am I doing? Okay, so then back to this one. Do this. This. I'm surprised I didn't think of this when I was like messing around on this island before. Did I ever raft up to that top island? Maybe I did. I need to do the roly-poly. Oh gosh, sure, I don't think I care about you. You go up. You go there. Oh, this is totally it. Although I don't know exactly how it ends. I'm not totally sure. But this is something I haven't done before. It feels good. You go there. I can go back onto that raft, push back across. Then we're here without... but still, what do I push off at that point? I can't get any of the other two into a good... Oh, but I can push the other tree a different direction. If I can reset this. Okay, I respawn... Oh gosh. Can I push north? How? Am I being silly? Is there an easy way to do this? I can push you north. That's not what I want. Oh, I've got to be so close. Am I being silly? Am I just not seeing an obvious last thing to do? I can't push you. I can't break you. That's a thing. Oh, okay. I have a raft in the place I want it to be. If this doesn't get one there. This gets you on there, which isn't what I want. Could I have pre-cut you so that when I do this it does push it down? Then roll it down, then I would have something to push off. How would I pre-cut you? Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, what a genius thing. Yeah. Oh, I got a special thing. Oh, I got a dance. And I'm wearing my own hat. Oh, the dance stops. Do you continue the dance? Yay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm glad I thought back to this idea of zigzagging through here. I should have just continued with that idea. I just thought, I guess I was imagining that I was on the raft and I got to the top island and then what? I've got nothing to push off. But when I thought about taking a log, the thing I was thinking about was like, I could see that I could push that log off. I was expecting it to topple off and I'd push it back on and I'd push it over to the other side. And then maybe that would do something. Because then I could see that at least I had a raft over there, where it is now, which was the key to everything. Holy moly. Holy moly. Done. I'm done. Let's check the stats. I can't believe how big this game was. 599 islands. 52 of those friends. I remember when I was like starting the friends, I was like, there can't be 52 of them. There's not that much space for them. There were indeed. Which one? Okay, let's do a bit of a post game talk about the game thingy. How do I get out of here now? Do I have to reset this? I guess I do? No, I can go this way as well. Okay. Okay, I already know what I think my favourite friends were. My favourite friends. I don't like to list my friends in any order, but there are some special friends. I really enjoyed... It was in Mushroom Kingdom. Where's Mushroom Kingdom? Down this way? I obviously have no idea where anything is in this map. Over here. This one. I love this one. The fact that, like, I think just through normal gameplay you end up setting up 2 of the rafts to get to this island. And then the extension of that to like bring a 3rd raft and then reset the 1st raft and bring that through again. It's a little bit of a like long-winded one to do, although not really. And then pushing off the mushroom at the end. I just loved it. That was so good. That is absolutely fantastic. Another great one was the one that was up here. No. Still, most of those trees seem to be irrelevant. What was that about? Yeah, they never had any purpose. That's super weird. Because everything else in this game, I haven't had any reason to think, oh, that was weird and necessary. Which one's the one I'm thinking of? Is it even around this area? It's the snowman that you can access from the south, even though it looks like you're supposed to access from the east. Here, this one. This one. I think when I did this one, I didn't comment on it that much at the time because I was like super tired from trying to figure it out because it was quite a difficult one as well. I think that might have been the... Yeah, I don't know which one's the most difficult. That's one of them, and so is the one I've just done. Some of them... some of them were a little easier because they were the kind where it's like, well, I know I basically need to just bring an extra log to this island. And then, so that's just about how do I make a bridge to this island and bring a log across to it. So those were the, I guess, was generally easier, but also a little less interesting, I guess. Like I really like the ones that had some like larger mechanic that hadn't appeared, or not mechanic, but like the system of making the rafts bump into each other to make a chain of rafts. Like that's its own unique idea. I quite liked, it was a really early one I did. Is it around here? How early was it actually? Well, actually, I liked the one... I can't find anything anymore. I liked... Nope. Oh gosh, I'm trying to do it based on like what the land looks like, but I can't necessarily remember because there's like lots of green land. There was the first one where I pushed a log to another island. That was a very early one. That was very satisfying. I'm trying to find it. I swear it was in the green area. I thought it was near. What was it near? Is it over here somewhere? No. It wasn't around here. You had to push a log over a long distance to make it land at another island. I thought it was around here somewhere. Is it and I can't see it? Or is it not? I think it's not even around here, is it? Maybe it's not even in the green area. Might be completely misremembering. That is all the green area though. Ah. Why is it so hard to find? Maybe it's in this green area. Yes. Yes, okay. Slightly different shade of green. That one This is where I push the raft from over there. I like these rocks that were set up to like give me a guiding path. That was nice. And then push that log down. That was really cool. Just to realize that that was a thing that would happen at some point. Even though it was a very simple one, it was just nice to find that one. And the similar one that was up here. Yeah, this one, where we also had to push. Again, was it just the raft we brought across? Maybe. But yeah, I quite liked figuring this out and getting to this one as well. Oh my gosh, so many. Oh my gosh, look how big this game was. Such a good game. I mean, I don't know if I even need to say it, but like, it's easily one of the best puzzle games that exists. Certainly one of the best Sokoman games. It must have been so hard to lay out all these puzzles and make sure nothing broke, and made sure that like you can go from this island to this next island, but you can't come back on it like the other way, and in like preventing that being able to come back the other way, not preventing solutions to the other puzzle or even creating new solutions. I guess actually the tall rocks were probably very important for that, like because the tall rocks you can never stand on. So I imagine if there are ever cases where it's like we need to put a rock down to block something, I bet they always picked a tall rock, because like if you pick a small rock, you're potentially saying, or you're potentially allowing a new move. Although at the same time, the small rocks were interesting because you could only really get on them if they were in line with a stump, and you can just see that the game has very much like avoided putting stumps in line with rocks. There's one, but not usable. Yeah, like just the okay. So the mechanic of rolling these logs around is such a great one because it's the like it's a very good balance between it has interesting properties, i.e. like the property of like the if you roll it end on end versus rolling it on its side, and the parity difference and how those two different parities behave. That's already fascinating, and it's like it's the one kind of thing that as soon as you imagine that, you're like, okay, there's clearly loads of puzzles in this. It's a great combination of that and also being intuitive. Like, I can push a tree over and I can roll it, and I can roll it end on end. Of course I can. Like that's just how that would work. I mean, obviously you couldn't roll the tree quite like that in real life, but like it's very close to what you'd expect to be able to do. And all of the mechanics in the game are like that, pretty much. There are definitely a couple things that feel a little weird. I'm trying to think what they are. Like I guess like the fact that you can't jump certain things sometimes feels like sometimes you can jump sideways off a log, and sometimes you can't. And you get used to which ones you can. Like you can jump sideways off a log if you're jumping onto another log that's like oriented the right way, but only if you're jumping down, right? Yeah, that was totally a thing. It's a little weird. That kind of. There are a few things like that. Maybe that's the only one that's kind of like maybe a little less intuitive, and you have to just get used to what the rules are. But like, for the vast majority of it, like it's super intuitive. You don't have to think about it much at all. Also, another great thing about the mechanics is it just constantly gave you new things to discover. Like I was discovering new things for a lot of the game. Like be able to build a raft on land, or be able to stack a log on top of another log without them forming a raft on land, and then rolling it. And then one of my favorite bits was like figuring out that you could stand on rocks, because the whole time you've had these rocks next to you that you've never even thought about trying to stand on, because they're rocks. They're just there to block you, right? But no, turns out they're very much part of the rule set, and you're supposed to stand up on top of them and push logs around on top of them. That's super cool. And then on top of that, like the layer that makes that even more interesting is that they managed to make so many puzzles that had like so many puzzles, almost all of them with like unique and interesting things to do on them. There were some that were kind of like just connecting islands for sure. That was definitely a thing in the end. They weren't all part of some secrets. And some of the islands, even when they weren't just connecting islands, did feel like they sort of treaded on the same ground as something earlier, but that's fine. Also because it's open world, maybe like people wouldn't have seen the similar island somewhere else. Anyway, what am I saying? What am I saying? So standing on rocks. Oh yeah, okay, so there's all these puzzles that are all individually unique, yet somehow never reveal those new and interesting surprises that come up later. Like how? How have all these puzzles been constructed? And you go through so many of them and you never accidentally, well, you do occasionally, but very rarely accidentally stumble on the interaction that you later stumble on for like practical purposes. Like, that's unbelievable. I can't believe that was managed. And clearly there's something about this particular set of mechanics that allows for that. So that's, I don't know, fascinating. Also, presentation is just fantastic. Like, it looks great. Animations are lovely. The way the music plays as you push stuff around makes it feel super satisfying. The feeling of like going from island to islands is super satisfying as well. And also those connecting islands help with that. It's like, it just gives you that little bit of a boost, that momentum that you need instead of just being stuck. Yeah, so much was great. The writing was fun. It's nice to have a game that isn't just pure like your reward is the next island. There's other rewards in there. You know, a lot of people need that. Some kind of motivation to keep going, to read the funny little snippets of text. So that's great. And it fit in very well. And then the meta puzzles were, if we're going to call them meta puzzles, they were absolutely mind-blowing. And the fact that, okay, that's the extra level on top of everything else before, is that those can fit in without disrupting all the other puzzles. I wonder how much of them were added, like how much of it was a case of just finding islands that like have already been placed and set up and then going, could we form a meta puzzle here? Like, what could we do that's interesting? Like, maybe some of it was like that, some of it wasn't. I imagine it was probably a mix of both. Holy moly. Wait, so did I get everything? I got all the stuff right. Yeah, it was 143. 509, 52, yes. Indeed. I was wondering if I'd like somehow not read an exhibition or something. But no, I think I got them all. Wow, what an adventure. That was fantastic. What else was there to talk about? So, okay, yeah, also regarding the secrets, the secret-y friend things, I do think there could have been more assistance in terms of giving you, like, things to look for that would, like, some of them were super obscure about how you get to the friend. Especially when the island was just covered entirely in cloud, and it's like, well, I could come from any direction at all. Like, I think maybe none of them should be covered entirely in cloud, and they should all have a bit that's like slightly visible, and that should always indicate the bit that you're supposed to be reaching. That would be nice. But then also potentially other like indications, like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Like, so there was that one where the rocks, where was it? It was here, what, right? Those 3 rocks were in a nice little line that indicate that you're supposed to raft through them. Things like that were really helpful. And maybe there could have been a more regular motif that was like repeated and really signaled like, oh, yeah, this is probably how you're supposed to get there. Instead of leaving it entirely to like, I've got to try sort of everything. I think it's one of those things with a puzzle game where the puzzles can interact with each other, where it's hard to put yourself in the headspace of the person who's playing it, and all of the possibilities they have to think about, and how overwhelming that is. Like I think it can be quite easy to design some kind of meta puzzle, and think, well, like, it's not that hard to do that meta puzzle. Like that one I just did was not that hard. Ultimately, it was like, just make a raft and push it north, and like none of the bits and pieces are complicated. But when it's in the context of you got all these islands around you, and you got all these different ways of pushing those trees, and you've got this space that apparently was never used, and the ability to stand on a rock that was never used, this could have just been a tall rock. I guess that's not a tall rock so that you could see the log when it's pushed down, but that could have just been a tall log. Oh, that's like one thing. There you go. If there's one thing to change about this game in the next update, it's make that a tall log. I'm pretty sure it's not necessary to be small, right? Yeah. Wow. Okay. But yeah, just like subtle, more like a few extra subtle indications of where to approach things from. There was another one where there was a thing that kind of felt like a red herring, which was that one there. That's changed. Oh, look, it's changed. I was about to come and complain about this. Not complain. I'm not complaining. This is a fantastic game. How do I go anywhere? Where is everything? Is that not? I don't know. Is it like this? Like this? Yeah. Look, I was about to come over here and say, look, there's this red herring that they should definitely get rid of. Because this was water before. Nice. Okay, yeah, some more changes like that maybe would be useful. Very subtle changes that like just cut out some of the possibility space, because the possibility space is huge. It's like ginormous. I don't think it's possible to state how large that space is. Anyway, is there anything else to say? I don't know. Let's find the credits. Where are the credits actually? Oh, about, I guess. Full credits. Yay. Thank you, people. Log animations. Very specific role. Sensitivity reader, what does that mean? What does that mean? Lots of people, playtesters. Some names I recognise. As usual. All these puzzle games are made by and tested by all the same people. Okay. Wow. Yeah, fantastic game. Definitely one of my favourite games ever. Yep, it's in my list of favourite games. I never try and think like, what is my top favourite game? But I do have things that I consider to be like pinnacle achievements of games, and this would definitely be one of them. So smooth. It took me a while to get used to. I remember at the beginning thinking it was weird how the animation like cut, like when you interrupt it. I eventually got used to it. It would have been interesting to just like have like a middle frame or something, just to make it feel less abrupt. But yeah, eventually I got used to it. I've also seen that the speedruns for this game are already at like 1 minute 50. Like you can finish this game in 1 minute 50, which is absolute madness. I'm sure it'll get faster and faster as well. Alright, okay, I think that's it. Do I have anything else to say? It's just wonderful. Great puzzles, amazing stuff. Thank you for making it. And I'm pretty far in advance with recording videos right now. So I have zero idea what I'm playing next because it's a while away that I have to decide. So whatever it is, I'll see you for that. And let's just all hug our friends. There we go. Lovely. Oh, we get to dance here as well. Awesome. Okay, bye.